The air in Chang'an was thick with the scent of jasmine and the unspoken promise of betrayal. Emperor Wu, his once sharp mind dulled by the years and the constant parade of sycophants, clung to the dragon throne with a weakening grip. His sons, like hungry wolves, circled his declining health, each vying for the ultimate prize. Prince Liu Xuan, the eldest, was a brute of a man, his ambition as crude as his manners. Prince Liu Li, the second, was a scholar, his intellect a sharper, more insidious weapon. And then there was Princess Liu Ming, the emperor's favorite daughter, whose quiet intelligence and unwavering gaze often belied the storm brewing within her. It was Liu Li who first understood the power of distraction, not with armies or open rebellion, but with something far more subtle, more ancient. He sought out the most exquisite flowers of the capital, women whose beauty could unravel a man's resolve, whose grace could weave a silken trap. His gaze fell upon Mei Lin, a dancer from the southern provinces, her movements liquid fire, her eyes pools of midnight. Mei Lin was brought to Liu Li's palace, not as a concubine, but as a weapon. Her instructions were simple: captivate Liu Xuan, drive him to distraction, make him forget the throne, even for a moment. Liu Li knew his brother's weakness for carnal pleasures, a flaw he intended to exploit. Mei Lin, cloaked in silks the color of moonbeams, entered Liu Xuan's lavish chambers as a gift from his scholarly brother. Liu Xuan, a man of booming laughter and even louder desires, was immediately ensnared. Mei Lin danced for him, her body a whisper of ancient secrets, her eyes promising delights he had only dreamed of. She spoke little, her allure lying in her graceful movements and the tantalizing mystery she exuded. Days bled into nights. Liu Xuan, once a diligent commander of his personal guard, found himself increasingly drawn to Mei Lin's presence. He neglected his strategies, his meetings, even his most trusted advisors. The whispers began, first among the eunuchs, then through the palace. Prince Liu Xuan, the roaring tiger, had become a kitten, purring at the feet of a beautiful dancer. Liu Li watched from the shadows, a faint, cruel smile playing on his lips. His brother's infatuation was a shield, diverting attention from his own meticulous machinations. While Liu Xuan was lost in Mei Lin's intoxicating embrace, Liu Li solidified alliances, bribed key officials, and subtly undermined his brother's authority in the emperor's court. He spread rumors of Liu Xuan's frivolousness, painting him as unfit to rule, a man easily swayed by fleeting pleasures. Princess Liu Ming, however, was not so easily fooled. She saw through the shimmering veil of Mei Lin's beauty, recognizing the calculated design behind it. She observed Mei Lin's subtle glances towards Liu Li's quarters, the brief, almost imperceptible nods she exchanged with his trusted attendants. The princess, whose own ambition was a quiet, steady flame, understood the true game being played. One moonlit evening, as Liu Xuan lay in a drunken stupor, dreaming of Mei Lin's silken touch, Liu Li made his move. With the emperor's health failing rapidly, and Liu Xuan discredited by his own indulgence, Liu Li presented a forged decree, bearing the emperor's seal, naming him as regent and heir. The court, swayed by his carefully cultivated image of scholarly virtue and Liu Xuan's scandalous dalliances, had little reason to doubt. Mei Lin, her mission accomplished, slipped away as silently as she had arrived, a ghost in the dawn. She was a tool, a beautiful, potent weapon, and now, her purpose served, she vanished back into the bustling anonymity of Chang'an, leaving behind a prince broken by desire and a throne seized by cunning.